Hello, and welcome to In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style. We will bring you up to speed today on news and hot topics that you may have missed. I'm LaWanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine, and your host for this evening. Now, today we will be discussing highlights from the NAACP Image Awards, Commons' recent political endorsements. We'll update you on the growing colon cancer worry among young adults. We'll also chat about Black women being the face of the future of women's college basketball. And in breaking news, we'll update you on the conflict in Gaza and more. So pour yourself a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it. In political news, rapper, activist, and actor Common is rallying support for Black women running for Congress. He is emphasizing the need for diversity and representation in politics. Common, using his massive platform, is highlighting an underrepresented demographic in the political landscape and the importance of Black female leadership. Now, he is praising leaders like Barbara Lee, Lisa Blunt Rochester, and Angela Also Brooks in upcoming U.S. Senate races. And Commons' call to action, he pointed out that only 60 women have been elected to the U.S. Senate, and only 3 have been Black. Like Common, I too urge everyone to get out and vote this election cycle and to vote for Black women up and down the ballot. In other political news, will Congress avoid yet another political government shutdown this Friday? The answer to that question is yes. It does look like we will avoid another potential government shutdown. So we'll keep you posted on the next one once the extended date has lapsed. Now, finally, in political news, this past weekend, former President Donald Trump said that it will be a, quote, bloodbath if he loses this year's presidential election. He also said that he will pardon all of the January 6th insurrectionists. This comes after he also stated that if he becomes president again, Putin can do whatever the hell he wants. Now, it also seems that he changed his view on whether Congress should ban TikTok only after allegedly accepting a donation from a TikTok supporter and investor. Prior to the switch, Trump's stance was that TikTok should be banned. After the alleged donation, however, he now says TikTok should not be banned. So you be the judge. Was Trump paid to change his position? If reelected, can he be paid off to change any number of positions as president? Especially since he owes hundreds of millions of dollars in court case judgments. This would be a national security risk if he did this while president, the biggest in American history, perhaps. All I know is that while I worked in the federal government, I got called in and questioned about an unpaid parking ticket, y'all. Yeah, because you see, when you have a security clearance, the government is supposed to make sure you can't be, quote unquote, bought or corrupted by someone offering to pay off your debts. It's simple. The bigger the debt, the bigger the possibility for corruption. They called me in over a parking ticket. If someone could potentially be corrupted over one past due parking ticket, can someone be corrupted over a past due, I don't know, say $400+ million court judgment? You be the judge. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Now, on to sports news. Juju Watkins, Southern Cal's star player and the nation's second leading scorer this season in women's college basketball behind Caitlin Clark, who is, by the way, headed to the 2024 WNBA draft, is positioned to become the face of women's basketball. She'll be joined by Notre Dame point guard Hannah Hidalgo, the other favorite for freshman of the year, not lost on any of the power brokers in the game. Both of these players are Black. Now, in a game built by Black women, it matters that the faces of the future look like the faces of the past, is how it was stated in a recent USA Today article on why it is so important that Black women be the future of this sport that Black women built. Makes sense to me. But too often the Black players who built women's basketball and who now dominate the professional level, where the WNBA is about 75% Black, are under-acknowledged. And that's putting it lightly. In fact, there are some instances where their existence has been wiped from the record books completely, like with former Kansas standout Lynette Woodard's Division I scoring record not even being recognized by the NCAA. That's a major problem. So the fact that Black women are now being acknowledged more and as the faces put up as the faces of the game makes my heart smile. And with this being Women's History Month, it could not be a better time. I am here for it. In health news, why are so many young adults dying of colon cancer? The answer to that question is what so many who have lost loved ones at an early age would like to know. Recently, Chadwick Boseman's widow, or Chadwick Boseman, aka the Black Panther, Simone Chadwick, honored him by visiting a colon cancer center, which is one of the first centers in the U.S. dedicated to treating both colon and colorectal cancer in patients under the age of 50. Boston News reported that while there, Simone gave a speech where she stated that her advocacy stems from her understanding of how colorectal cancer moves and affects a person and how treatable it is when detected early. She went on to say that due to the lack of awareness in the Black community is why she has an obligation to spread awareness because it will help to save lives. I am happy that she is helping educate our community, and I also hope that at least a little bit of this is therapeutic and healing for her as well. So kudos to you, Simone. In celebrity news, I hope you tuned in to the NAACP Image Awards this past weekend. It was a star-studded event with everything from fabulous fashion, hair, and makeup to amazing performances, winners, and of course, acceptance speeches. Now, there were so many deserving winners of the night that I can't get through them all, but we'll cover a few of them here. Now, the Color Purple won for Outstanding Motion Picture, while our boy Usher, fresh off his Super Bowl performance, won Entertainer of the Year, y'all. Lifetime Achievement Award went to Frankie Beverly, while June Ambrose took home the Vanguard Award. And my homegirl, Fantasia, won the Best Actress Award. Of course, Beyonce is still the all-time leading winner with 25 NAACP Image Awards as a solo artist. So I know she was super proud when Chloe Bailey took home an award for Outstanding Female Artist. Congratulations to all of the winners. And I should say that they all looked amazing on the red carpet. P.S. By the way, good to go for you, Taraji P. Henson and Queen Latifah, for bringing up inequity pay for Black women in Hollywood. Kudos to you. We need to continue to talk about the inequities that Black women and women in general face in the workforce. So kudos to you again for bringing that up during the award show. And in breaking news, Reuters News has reported on March 16th that the UN agency in Gaza says that 1 in 3 children under the age of 2 is acutely malnourished, and some are dying of starvation and famine is looming. Children's malnutrition is spreading fast and reaching unprecedented levels in Gaza, the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees said in a social media post. We are now more than 5 months into the Israel-Hamas war, triggered, of course, by the Hamas attack on innocent civilians on October the 7th, 2023. Now, innocent children in Gaza are dying of hunger. Politically, I do hope that we are getting closer to a ceasefire. I pray that a ceasefire results in innocent children being fed and that those that are still being held hostage are released. And finally, Today News has reported that David E. Harris, the first Black pilot of a U.S. major airlines, has died at the age of 89. Harris, who was an Air Force veteran, broke barriers in the skies when he became the first Black pilot for American Airlines in 1964. Harris appeared in the airline's advertising, and he led the first all-Black commercial cockpit crew in 1984. Today, we honor David H. Harris for a life well lived. Well, that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed today's segment of In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and turn on those notifications so that you can see more Black Audacity Magazine YouTube content show up in your feed. I'll see you back here next week, same time, same place. I'm LaWanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine, and we are unapologetically and unambiguously Black Audacity. Stick around for a brief word on our sponsor. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Eldami. Eldami is your new way of living your whole entire best life. Your new lifestyle brand, from a healthy body to glowing skin. Eldami has what you need to get your beauty and your body back on track on the inside and out, including getting your best body back before the summer arrives by visiting www.eldami.com. That's eldami.com, where you'll find everything you need to do just that. Eldami, your new luxury lifestyle.